All right, church people. We are here. All right, just waiting for the people to gather in. Gather around the altar. Yes. We're gathering around the altar. Devin, what's up, number? Bitch, you better stop. Keontae, you better stop playing with me, bitch. All right. I'm looking for Muffin. Y'all know why we are here tonight. You get off my live. You just ignored my motherfucking FaceTime. So get off of this live. But Miss Muffin, pull up. So of course you know we are here. It's Thursday. We were supposed to start at 9 o'clock. I was out celebrating some friends and their holy matrimony. But nonetheless, a little late, but always on time. So of course we're here to meet the remaining cast of Philly on the Rise. Tonight we are joined by Muffin. All right. Here we go. Muffin.
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Am I talking louder now?
I do apologize for my tardiness. Please.
Fine. You're fine. I was just chilling, smoking an L.
You was doing what?
Smoking an L.
Oh, you do drugs?
No, I smoke weed
Drugs.
legally.
It's drugs.
Whatever.
It's drugs.
Yeah.
So great to finally meet you.
Hi, fine. Well, I'm nervous. Nice to meet you too.
Well, please don't be nervous. Why are you nervous?
Because this is my first time doing something like this.
Oh, baby, get used to it. You're doing a reality show.
I know. That's what my friends keep telling me.
Yeah, it just comes with the territory.
I know.
It's just a conversation.
That's what I'm gonna treat it like.
It's just a conversation about you and us getting to know you and your thoughts of your castmates.
Okay.
Because you know they have some thoughts of you.
They sure did.
Okay. So, like I do with everybody from the cast, first, please introduce yourself and tell the people what you want them to know about Muffin.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Big Muffin, and you guys are gonna be my little muffins. That's what I'm calling my supporters off the rip. And I want them to know about me that, I do shit. But for the most part, I am a homebody. I like hanging out with family and friends and just vibing and being around good people while I'm building my business that they say that I don't do.
Ooh, you come off you out the gate swinging with the shits.
Hit a bitch with a bat.
Oh my. Okay, so you told us a little about who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us something about yourself that you want your little muffins to know.
That I'm a mess. That you're just gonna whatever you get from whatever the day is what you're gonna get from me. 1 minute I'm happy, next minute I'm sad, the next minute I want to go twerk on a car. You're gonna get everything from me.
Okay, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
A Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Tauruses do. They all over the place.
All over. That's me as a Taurus. But for the most part, Tauruses are like chill homebody. They don't really like change. So this is why I'm kind of nervous too, because I've never done it. So it's kind of like, ugh. But we don't like change. We like stagnant. We like to be stagnant. So yeah.
Okay. So being that you said this is something that is new for you, and it's something that you don't typically do, and it's all new, and you're nervous about it, and so on and so
Mm.
forth. My question is, what made you decide to want to do the
I kind
show?
of always wanted to do reality. I always thought I would be good for it, and I love reality TV. I used to tell myself I was going to be the first gay man on The Real Housewives, especially when they brought it to Pennsylvania.
So,
And
were you going to be on the show, or you were going to be a
I was going
housewife?
to be
Because
a housewife.
they already got gay men on the show.
Yeah, I was going to be a housewife.
Okay, so that's your aspirations to be a housewife.
Yes.
I'm not mad at that at all, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey to becoming the first gay housewife.
Thank you. But no, back to the question. I don't know. I just always wanted to do reality TV, and then my friends and the people around me always told me that my energy was probably good for reality TV, and they
Okay,
could see me on TV.
so what interests you in reality TV?
Just the messiness, the shade. More so about the housewives, how they can shade each other, fight, come back together, support each other, and stuff like that.
Okay.
And just being, having a group of friends. Like Real Housewives was my show. Like it's my show, so I always reference them every time I have a question like that. So
Okay.
Real Housewives, Nene Leaks to be exact.
Okay, so you like Nene, you live for Nene. Do you bring any Nene vibes to the show?
I wouldn't say so. No, I'm a
No.
little. I'm a little shady, but I don't think I give her
So
energy.
what do you bring into the show?
Um, I don't know, just a different side of a gay man. I'm more of a chill, laid back person, and I feel like that's why some of my other castmates thought I don't do shit because I more chilled than them. Like one's a socialite, one's a dancer, so he's traveling, dancing, but getting bookings. One's a creative director, so he works with different people and stuff like that. And I be with my friends and family, so I'm bringing the more chill side of a gay man to the screen.
So you basically are saying that everything they said about you is the truth.
I mean, yeah, but if we were all the same, wouldn't it be kind of boring?
I'm not here to judge.
I mean,
I'm just here to ask
and I'm
questions.
here to answer. I
Okay.
mean, I do shit clearly. Like, I'm growing my business, my mobile detailing business, along with helping artists trying to develop their sound and their fan base. And during the day, I'm a teacher.
Okay, so let's get into that.
Mm-hmm,
So a lot of your castmates, well, most of the castmates that we've already interviewed
mm-hmm,
have said they don't know what you do. They don't
right.
know what you bring to the show.
They never took the time to really ask.
And sometimes that is the simple answer. So tell the people what is it that you actually do? What is it that you're actually bringing to the show? What are you on the rise for?
I'm on the rise to build up my mobile detailing company. We wash cars, trucks, all motor vehicles, and we can come to you. That's what I'm trying to build. That's what I'm trying to put out there as a businessman that isn't a socialite or a person that has a lot of following. And yeah, I'm trying to bring that chiller side to TV and
Okay.
promote my mobile detailing business in the process.
Okay, so it seems like a lot of I did notice that in Brahim's interview, he
Mm.
did mention something about washing cars. That was the first time that I knew um, to associate anything with washing cars with in reference to you. I didn't know you had a mobile detailing business. Your other castmates that previously interviewed spoke about you being a manager, and so
I
you're
am.
managing artists. So
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about a little bit about talent acquisition.
Mm.
So let's talk
I,
about.
I honestly, I was kind of pushed into that. My brother wanted to start a record label, and he's helping these three artists that we all know and connected with, and try to push their music and build their fan base. And he felt like that I could help them in some type of way and give the edge of like the gay community and what gay people would like and how they can build their fan base with like multiple people instead of just like hood niggas that listen to their music or just their friends.
Okay. So one of the running things is that they've been seeing that you're in KOP.
Yes, I'm a KOP queen.
So how much does your life in KOP differ from the rest of the cast that reside in Philadelphia?
I never took the time to ask or find out, vice versa, as they didn't me. But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how it differs. I just live up here. We all probably do the same stuff. We go to our 9 to 5s, and we're trying to panhandle our business on this show. So
One of the things I did hear you say, did you say that you're an educator in your regular 9 to 5? You're a teacher. What grade do you teach?
I teach pre-K.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. I have a special place in my heart for educators. I'm a former educator. So yeah, definitely. Thank you for your work. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jumping more
I appreciate
into
that.
Jumping more into the cast. So I'm going to start off and say I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked everyone else prior. So initially meeting the cast, finding out, whoa, these are my castmates. I'm going to run down each cast member's name, and I want you to tell me what was your initial thoughts on that cast member. Okay? And so I'll start with Ra.
I didn't really think. I kind of thought he was a little extra, and I didn't know if we were gonna vibe together. But he was like cool off the bat. Like he wasn't like weird or nothing. His personality is just a little bit extra.
Okay. How about Lenny?
I kind of knew him prior through Instagram, so I was excited to meet him. He's a rapper, so I was trying to see what his vibe was, and we interacted through DMs a little bit too. So I was excited to meet him.
So let's touch on that a little bit. What was your interaction with him via DMs?
Just something simple, supporting his music, I believe, and then I think he reached out to me about his podcast. I don't really remember what the conversation was, but it wasn't nothing like a long conversation or anything.
Okay. Rob.
I knew him through passing of like other friends knowing him, so I was like, oh, that's cool that he's on this cast.
Jay Marquise.
Yeah, I thought he was kind of cute. Cam, I thought he was cute too, and I knew he was a dancer before. No, I didn't know he was a dancer, but he looked like he did something physical because his body looked nice. So I was like, if he do something.
Okay. And Limi.
I thought he was cool. Wait, I thought you asked me about Limi.
I didn't.
Who did I say DM me?
Ra.
Oh, no. I was talking about Limi. I thought you said Limi. Oh, my God. My ADHD just kicked in. Wait, no, sorry. I knew Limi.
So your DMs are flooded like that?
No. I just heard you wrong. No. I'm sorry. I heard you wrong. I thought you said Limi. Ra, I just thought he was a little extra, and that I didn't know if our vibes would really match. But I thought you asked Limi right after him.
Okay.
Did you say Rob before Rob?
I said Rob before Rob, yeah.
Okay. Rob, I just thought he was a little extra. And then Rob, I just knew him through passing of other friends.
Okay.
And then Limi through Instagram, and we DM just a little bit.
Okay. And last but not least, Brahim.
He was the first one I met. I thought we were actually going to be cool because his vibe was cool, but I don't know how he feels about me. He said I had makeup on my shirt, which I don't believe I did.
So let's talk about that. You've seen the interview with Brahim.
Yes.
Okay. And so I saw some social media posts, clear in the air, and you posted the picture from the shoot.
Yes.
And I think your caption in that picture was, "Where's the makeup?" Okay, so talk about that. Why does it seem that these girls have been attacking you? Because for me, that's from my perspective. It just seems like you've been the punching bag.
I feel like every show has that person, and I'm that person, and it is what it is. But everything they're saying is like half truths. Like, and even if I did have makeup on my shirt, what does it matter? Because I'm pretty sure I saw a stain on him too. So, and not everybody came there up to par. So it was like, okay.
So you saw a stain on Brahim?
Yeah. I think I remember a little
Girl,
stain.
This ain't no thinking section. You saw a stain or you didn't see a stain?
I think I saw a stain, child.
Where'd you see his stain? Tell us about that stain.
It was a little thing. It wasn't even nothing big, but I was just saying that because it was like you're shading me about something that isn't that serious. But it's like there's other people to shade and come at because there was other wrinkled shirts, there was dirty shoes, there was a lot more to talk
Who
about.
had a dirty shoes, child? Who you see with dirty shoes on?
I'm not gonna say
Girl,
that, but
now these girls that came up here and really tried to carry with you, girl. Who the
I
fuck
don't
did who you saw with dirty
I don't
shoes?
really think they tried to carry it because the only one I feel like was really like going in on me is Raheem, and it's just like 1 minute
You
you
don't
don't
think
know.
these girls trying to carry it? These girls said this. These girls said, "Go you should not return for a second season."
And that's fine, but I'm here for a reason, you know. And I'm
Oh,
pretty
girl, you was
sure
giving me
it went.
Cynthia Bailey,
I
bitch. Since you know the Real Housewives, you was giving me Cynthia Bailey right now, girl.
I feel like that's my vibe a little bit. Like I don't like I can shade people, but I don't care. Like I laughed at that shit. Like they don't. No one took the real time besides Limi to really get to know me or like really interact with me. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't so much either. Like I'm not putting that all on them, but I can't come up here and be like, oh, da 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 da, because as far as I know, we all work a 9 to 5. So
I
what?
appreciate, not to cut you off, but I do appreciate the fact that you acknowledging that not only did they take the time out to not get to know you, but you also took accountability in accepting that you did not take the time to get to know them as well.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that, and I respect that. That shows a certain level of maturity.
Thank you.
Who do you find most attractive of the cast?
They're all attractive, but the one that I could see myself like doing something with was Brahim and Jay Marquise. But they probably
So you like
don't feel that way about me. But their looks.
so you like
Everyone's cute though.
So you like dark men with beards.
I like beards. A beard can get me. It doesn't matter
Girl,
what
that's a
skin
rough
color.
road to live, honey.
I know.
Most niggas with beards ain't shit.
I know. Trust me. That's why I'm single.
Okay. As long as you know that. As long as you know that. So out of the full cast, who would you say is the most humble?
Yeah. And then Cam. Like I said, I didn't really get to know them, but off of interaction, Cam and me.
Oh, somebody said, since when do you like dark skins?
I never said I like dark skin. It's probably one of my friends being annoying. I like all skin colors, skin tones, but she wants me to be. They probably want me to be more specific because they know me. I like a good light skinned man with a beard.
Like a good light skinned man.
Mm-hmm.
That's unbelievable.
Why?
You picked the people that you picked out of the cast.
Well, you asked the question, so I answered by the cast. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna let this slide. So, who do you have the best relationship with on the cast?
Mimi, because we talk the most.
Child, somebody have who?
Mimi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a question from the viewers, and they say, "Why is your face a different color than your arms?"
Because I don't know how to do my makeup, but.
Okay. So you like makeup?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You just gotta. I think Sephora do the skin matching.
I know. I just went there recently, but you know, that's my business, and I'm gonna get it together.
You know, do you have a gay mother?
Do I have a gay mother? No. And to be honest, when I kind of met Raheem, I thought he was. I do have a gay mother. His name's E. But he doesn't wear makeup, so he wouldn't be able to really teach me about that. And we're not super close, but we talk and stuff like that.
That's not your.
But I don't have one that like we're super close and like she taught me how to be in the gay community and stuff like that, or they do their makeup and stuff like that. Like the gays that I hang out with are more chill. Like we smoke weed, we hang out with honestly niggas and stuff like that. Like we're more on the chiller side.
You hang out with the KLP guys.
Yeah, the Norristown gays. That's what they used to say.
Okay. What's the difference between the Norristown gays and the Philadelphia gays?
Nothing. They're both ratchet. There's just more in Philly.
More into weed?
More in Philly. Like, there's a lot more gay guys in Philly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. What is something that Little Muffins and the rest of the viewers can really look forward to seeing from you this season on the show?
Drama.
It's so crazy. I can't imagine now talking to you. I can't imagine. You come across as such a humble spirit and such a sweet girl, and
I
which is why.
am, and my mouth sometimes get me in trouble, and it got me in trouble.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
you just don't give that. You give me Cynthia Bailey.
I told you, Cynthia. What Nene
But
said.
I was just gonna say it, but you're now reminding me of Nene when Nene said, "Oh, Cynthia mouth, y'all just don't see it on camera."
Because I'm really, like I said, I'm a chill person. Like, I let a lot of things slide, and a lot of things don't get to me. But when it does, or I feel like you're picking with me, then you'll see a side of me.
Well, who you felt like on the cast this season was picking with you?
I think someone called him a white chihuahua.
Ra. So you and Ra not on good terms right now neither. That's why you call him a white chihuahua.
I was just being a little shady. We cool now.
Okay. So what can we look forward to? You guys have a blow up on this season?
I don't know. The show comes out in October.
Is there a blowout? Can we get a little piece? Is there just set us on? Is there a blow up? Are we looking forward to seeing a blow up between you two?
It comes out in October.
Oh, that's interesting. What type of cast member would you consider yourself as?
Like
Funny,
the mediator. The mediator, funny, quirky, a little slow sometimes. All
Are
over
you
the
a little
place.
slower, or would you say it's the weed?
Both. Very much both. And a little seltzer.
What kind of sauces do you drink?
This is the James Bine peach sriracha or some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know. My friend got it.
Let me see. Oh, Jim Beam. That's Jim Beam.
I told you I'm a little slow.
That's Jim Beam. Girl, you went to school in KOP?
Mm-hmm. They didn't teach us shit.
And you ain't know that was Jim Beam, girl.
I know the whiteys do drink a lot of that. I started drinking when I literally turned 21.
I can't believe that you didn't know that word was beam.
Mm-hmm.
My God, today. Oh, and you're a cat lady.
Yeah.
I heard that cat. Oh, that's interesting. So the cast believes you really don't have a place. Most of the cast, what has been seeing is that it's been a common denominator. They feel like you don't have a place amongst the cast and in the show.
Mm-hmm. Why though?
I was gonna say, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. My thoughts on it is why. Like, we're all here to do the same thing. I just feel like also with the misunderstanding is, like I said before, they didn't take the time to really know me or get to know what my goals on being on the show was. And my goals is to build my following, to be a socialite, kind of looking up to Brahim, even though he was shading me all up and through his interview. But it's kind of to be like something like Brahim, have a little bit of followers. They love me for who I am. And if that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. But that was my goal. And like I said, I did it because I thought I would be good at it. And if I'm not good at it, I'll bow out gracefully, child.
Do you think it's too late for you to build that relationship with Brahim?
No. Because I feel like Brahim, 1 minute you don't know if he likes you or he want to be mean to you or messy. So I think I can build a relationship with everybody. For me as a person, when I don't feel like the energy of even like starting or getting there is there, I'm going to retract. And like I said, it was vice versa. So they
would you
probably
be
feel
open
the same way.
to having Brahim as a gay mother?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you like about Brahim?
When I first met him, it's just like his aesthetic of like Like I did say he had a stain, but he looked nice. Like he presented himself well. And I just like that aesthetic. Someone who can present themselves well, no matter what you look like, just present yourself well and look good. And like I said, he looked cute. And at first, when I first seen him, I was like, oh, we have a straight guy on the cast. So even more so, I was like, oh, who's this?
Bitch, that's laughable.
So,
But go ahead.
so, so, as I was talking to him, you know, he was a little real standoffish. You know, the older gays are always like, uh-uh, you know, so he was a little bit like that, but he still spoke and said hello and everything.
Okay, so we got a couple questions from the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So one question is: match each cast member with a housewife of Atlanta, current season through beginning season. So I'll run them off. I'll call them off, and you tell me who each one is, and we'll start with your aspiration of a gay mother, Brahim.
Nene.
Rob.
Candy.
Mimi.
Nene. Kenya.
J. Marquise.
A past two. Um, Next. I can't. It's no shade, but I can't figure out one for him.
Deshaun Snow.
Deshaun. The first ever season.
Original OG.
I've honestly no, but if we're gonna talk about it, kind of Sheree.
Who? Sheree.
Sheree. Yeah.
Okay. Who? Ra.
You know Bao Biv DeVoe's girlfriend, wife. Remember her? Shamia.
Shamari.
Yeah. Not saying because you know they tried to paint her as a drunk.
Shamari.
Yeah, not that aspect, but just you know she was a little extra.
Okay.
And looked kind of like how she looked.
Okay. And so another question that came in from the cast is from the viewers is, why do you think every other cast member has something to say about you?
Like I said, I didn't really think they said much, but because they're not going to go against Marley and Mike, Rob either, and then the other two is Limi and Rob. So I don't think Limi, you know, did his thing. I didn't really think Limi said anything much. He did say he doesn't think I should come back, but I took that as constructive criticism. And then he said it like, my business is like more back end. So like, I feel like I did drop the ball. I didn't really know how to show that on the screen. But, you know, I'm learning from that and my mistakes. And if I do come back for season 2, that's what I'll fix and present more.
How old are you?
26.
26. Mm-hmm. I will say so far. Here's another question. I feel like they'd be in a mess because these people don't got nothing to do with the show. What their question is, I don't even know those names. I'm not going to ask it. So you have your own car dealership. You don't have a
no,
car
not
dealership.
A dealership, a mobile detailing company.
A mobile detailing company. Okay. Mm-hmm. So talent-wise, is it just so? What are you bringing to the show? Are you bringing your?
I'm bringing my personality to the show. I'm bringing the mobile detailing to the show, and then for the managing, I didn't really get much of that because what I do for them is like they'll send me a song, they'll let me listen to it, and I give them my feedback. Then as I'm learning to be a manager, I'm doing my research, and a lot of managers say different things. So I sent their songs to like different places and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get their songs out there. So I don't really help them day to day. I'm just trying to help push them and give them tips on how to push them. Honestly, I just gave myself the name manager because I didn't know what else to call me. And, you know, they be texting me like I'm their manager. So
okay. So they want to know, you called 2 people, Marley and Mike. Who were you referring to?
Cam and Brahim.
Who is Marley and Mike?
You remember that song? It was like, I'm Marley and Mike. When she fight, I fight. You remember that? No. It was like a long, long time ago. And it like they just reminded me. I seen the video and I'm like, this reminds me of Brahim and Cam. Like they've grown close. So it's like if one's late, the other one's probably coming with the other one. If the one leaves, the other one gonna leave. So that's why I was like, oh, Marley and
Do
Mike.
you think it's a little? Do you think it's a little something more between them?
No.
Okay.
At
You watched
first,
both?
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I did because you have to wonder. But no, I don't think so. And I believe Brahim has a man.
Okay. Do you think there's anything between any of the cast members?
No.
No.
I,
You
I
really?
feel like none of us, well, besides for me, Brahim and J Marquise, I don't really feel like they feel like anyone's attractive in that way.
Okay.
Mm.
I think you're really from KLP. Um, what's your favorite part about doing the show?
At first, it was getting to know these hoes. Now it's learning the back end of like how everything works to make a reality show. And a little bit still getting to know them because I do feel like, once the season is over, I hope all of us, or some of us, whatever, it don't matter to me, can get to know each other.
Okay.
And I want
Okay.
to make a disclaimer too, because Miss Brahim, he said bitches was clout chasing. I didn't even know who he was.
Wait,
Let's be very clear.
this Big Muffin coming out.
A little bit, because I just want to speak on all the topics that I heard, and that kind of was just like, is it towards me or not? I just want to speak on it. I feel like I didn't clout chase off of him, so it was just like I didn't barely talk to anybody. So to say anybody was clout chasing is crazy to me. But if there's other people on the cast that did that, point them out directly. Don't just say it.
Make a blanket
Yeah,
statement like the entire
yeah,
cast.
because I wouldn't care to talk to anybody. And I would care to talk to them, but it's a 50-50 thing. Like, I'm not cloud chasing off nobody.
Okay.
That annoyed me. That annoyed me. But I
Okay.
didn't.
It seems like Brahim's interview, like it did shake the table amongst the cast a little
Of
bit.
course it did. He's who he is.
Okay. What's your least favorite part about being a part of this cast?
I don't have a least favorite yet.
Okay.
Everything's been cool because I've kind of been in a group situation with other gay men, and it's expected to be shaded, to argue, to, probably not like each other one week and the next week we do. So nothing yet.
Rate your experience for season one on 1 to 10, with 1 being the lowest, 10 being the
I give it
highest.
an 8 or 7. 7.
What would have happened? What would have had to happen for you to give it a 10?
Um, just more communication with my other castmates. Cause like I don't like to be around people or do things with people that I feel like not doesn't make me uncomfortable because they didn't really do anything to make me uncomfortable, just to feel more comfortable. Like I hate being around people I don't know, basically. Like I need to know your business. I need to know something about you. And I feel like none of us are really on that level besides Brahim and Cam maybe, and then Brahim and Rob because they know each other.
Can you fight?
No, I don't fight. Can
Okay.
I fight? I don't think so. Do I fight? No.
Okay.
Would I fight? If I had to and I was getting attacked, yes. But I'm 26 now. I got shit to actually lose. I'll sue a hoe real quick.
So what if somebody threw a drink in your
I would
face?
sue them and I would probably throw the drink back and then go sue them if I could after I threw the drink. But I wouldn't let anyone just attack me. But I'm not coming into any situation thinking, oh, I'm gonna fight them or I'm gonna throw an object at them unless it's towards me.
Okay. Um, do you see yourself having friendships outside of filming with any of your castmates? Outside of Brahim, we know you said Brahim. You can see Brahim as being your gay mother.
Yeah. I see Cam too, but I also feel like he's all really about his like craft right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm about my business too, but I'm also living my best life. So that might mean might not click so well, like much, because we're in like different spaces. Because he's on the grind, on the grind, on the grind. But I feel like I could build a relationship with all of them. We just both have all. We all have to put that extra step in.
Okay. Let's see.
I be flustered when I be thinking about it too much. I just need to
It's
answer.
okay. Who's your what do you think? Tell me what is the least happiest moment that we're probably gonna see from you this season?
The least happy and the happiest moment.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna be embarrassed when this airs.
The whole thing. Because the whole thing is really, I wouldn't say that's not who I am, but like I said, if I'm getting pushed and poked, you'll see the bigger Muffin. And I feel like I was pushed and poked.
So we're gonna see Big Muffin from KLP.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
I
A
can't
lot of it.
I can't fucking wait. I can't
That's
fucking wait.
why, do you want me to be completely honest? You
I
want me to
really
spill a little
do,
bit of tea?
yes.
They say I don't do nothing, but I feel like if I'm correct, the whole season will have my name in it out of other bitches' mouths. So even if I'm not in the scene, I feel like 5 out of 10 I was brought up, but I don't do anything.
Well, I don't find that hard to believe or to expect because every interview that was on you.
Mm-hmm. And let's be clear, even more clear. Even if I didn't do anything, I would still be richer than probably half of the cast. Let's be very clear.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna reference another housewife. I feel like I was getting the Candace Diller Bassett treatment when they first came on. The two oldest was coming for her, being mad because generational wealth was in her blood. And that's what I am too. And while she got on the show, she just started her business. She was trying to build from the show, and that's what I'm trying to do too.
So somebody in one of the viewers said, "Girl, you had to make me fill my champagne back up, bro." One of the viewers said, "Would you consider yourself the bougie cast member?"
Some people would call me that, but I'm a mess sometimes, and then yeah, a little bit bougie sometimes, yeah. But yeah, I would say I'm the bougie cast member. Cam is a little bit, more on the like he is protecting his image too. I don't really get that. I'm a little bit bougie, like I don't want to do certain things like, ew, what is that?
Like
He's more like
you don't
I'm
want to go to
protecting,
McDonald's.
but I love McDonald's. But yes, something like that.
Okay.
Like there be days I'd be like, ew, McDonald's, I don't want that. But if it's something quick, I'm like, yeah, let me get some McDonald's with a large high C. That's what I'm saying. I'm all over the place. So 1 minute I can be bougie, 1 minute I can be ratchet and a mess with a bonnet or a do-rag on my head. And that's what I'm trying to bring to the show, like all overness. Like I'm trying to bring all overness to the show. Like I'm all over the place and I have personality when you get it out of me. And I'm comfortable with you.
They
Because
said
I hate looking crazy.
no, they said the EP has entered the chat. This is
Boss
I will say this.
man. I love Boss man.
I will say this. I'm excited to see you.
And I thought you would be, because I feel like the castmates know that I give and I am personality. But like they said, that's why I said I don't really feel like they said anything really crazy. They just threw their little shade at what was the truth, because I feel like I dropped the ball on not presenting what my business is and what I'm trying to like make money off of, Because honestly, I went into it somewhat trying to make friends and make new relationships. And then I was trying to learn how to be on reality TV. Like I'm learning everything. So
Yeah.
I agree with them, but like I said, I really don't have to do much and I'll still get paid.
I absolutely love your transparency. I love your vulnerability. I love just your honesty.
Thank you.
And I think that is
I think that's why they're all so mad, because some people came on here to fake the funk.
that is also that is just a reality TV godsend to have someone willing to bear their all and
Yeah,
no holding
I'm
back.
not scared to say nothing, hide nothing. Because at the end of the day, nobody pays my bills. They don't truly know me. And if the
I honestly
if the
think
supporters ask for me, you have your answer. Like
I'm
you have your
going to
answer.
step out on the limb. I'm going to step out on the limb here and say this. But based upon this interview, if this is what you're giving in the show, on the show, and depending on
Editing.
editing, I believe that you will be a fan favorite.
I agree. I
I
think you
believe
want
that
to
you'll
know
be
what
a
I
fan
think.
favorite.
I feel like me, Lee, me. I don't want to say we carried the show, but we carried the show. Raheem brought his name to the show. We carried it.
Ooh. All I'm gonna say is this: I believe that you will be a fan favorite. A lot of people talk about Candy and how they don't like Candy and she's boring and she's this and she's that. But the reality,
Now in the later season, she is. I'm over
but the
her.
reality is, people don't watch and people don't like Candy for drama. People like Candy because Candy is a boss. They like seeing Candy win. They like
That's
seeing her turn
true.
every negative into a positive.
That's true.
People want not only to always see drama, but people want to see something in somebody that they can relate to, that's
Exactly.
relatable,
That's
that they can
why I
see
was like,
themselves in.
damn, like I can't come back for season two. Let the supporters decide that because all because y'all do shit, that don't mean y'all give. Y'all know what I mean? That doesn't mean y'all did what y'all had to do to get the supporters vote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not saying that I did either just from this live, but like don't kick me out from season one. And I'll be damned if like Nene said, bitch, I'm not, if we get something out of this, I'll be damned if I let another hoe sit in the house that I built, especially right after. Absolutely not. So I think to
Ooh.
answer that question real quick, every one of us should come back because how would it be for another other host to sit in our spot if it like because my goal for it is for it to blow up and I believe it's gonna blow up. How that look? We can't even come back and enjoy the next success. That's just my
Well,
opinion.
Raheem said that everybody will come back. He will bring everybody back too.
Yeah.
You know, but
I do think there needs to be friends of the show because I feel like we all I was there to handle my to present my business and be in a new friend group and build with other men, gay men.
mhm.
Um, but I feel like we need a friend of the show, like a Marlo, that can spice it and just disappear and we deal with it and then she come back and be like, hey yo, what's up? Like, how y'all doing? And just to bring that edge because like I said, Jay Marquise, Cam, and Rob, they're like all of them are serious about their business, but the way that I feel like they want to present themselves may kind of like take away from like the spiciness because you'll see the same other people doing the same shit.
Okay. I'm excited to see
I'm excited for
what
you
this
guys to see it
to see what it
too.
brings and see what it gives. But I'm really, I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I'm really excited to see what you're gonna
I
do
know.
because
I
you
can't wait.
are, and like I was saying about Candy, is people don't always want the drama.
Mm,
People want to see somebody that they can see themselves in.
mm,
And no matter, and it's crazy because Candy is the richest of them all, but she's the most relatable to the
mm.
common person.
Exactly.
They see themselves, and when they see Candy turn her negatives into positives, they look and say, oh my God, I can do that.
Exactly.
When they see Candy open her restaurants, they say, oh my God, I can do that. She makes
Exactly.
it look so attainable, so
Yeah.
achievable. So,
And if to answer your question, because if I could have said it like that, it would have been better. But that's how I feel. Like I want to bring more Cause like I feel like with all my castmates, besides so much Rob and Jay Marquise, they're more chiller too. I feel like they're more in their masculine side. They bring the masculine, but I feel like all of them are doing stuff like where they are always out and doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I handle emails in my house, so I'm all like, so like I'm not always doing something, but that's why I wanted to meet them to learn from them and figure out how I can do more and grow as an adult. Because like I said, I've been living my life, but now it's time to really get into things that I'm trying to enjoy and stuff like that.
So I'm so excited. I'm glad that we have this interview. And I will say that I'm really looking forward to see what you bring to this season. I'm looking forward to see what you all bring to the season. But
Me too.
so far, I
can't wait
really
to see.
think that I think that you're going to be a fan favorite. I
I hope
really
so.
think that you're going to be a fan favorite.
I hope so.
People tend to root for the underdog, and coming in, and listen to the other interviews. It seems like you coming in as the underdog, but listening to you talking to you on this
And the
preview
underdog
tonight,
always usually wins in the end, and
I'm
actually the
really,
real star of the show.
yeah,
Because
I'm really
I'm
looking for it.
starless.
I'm
I
really,
get
really,
that.
really looking forward to it. So I'm gonna end with my regular star or starless. As I run down the cast, I want you to tell me. So I'm going to end with two things. So while we're running this down, star and starless, I also want you to think in your head, season 2, who are you bringing back? You already said you're bringing back the whole cast.
The whole
Would you keep
cast.
the whole cast as is, or would you bring on more people? So think about that, or leave it as is. So we're going to run down the star and starless. Raheem.
He's a star. He's a star.
Limi.
Star.
Rob. Oh, baby, you know what they say in space, honey? Study long, study wrong.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like I'm not gonna take no bitch shine because that's weird. I feel like he's a star, but I don't know if I would like him on reality TV. That's how I answer that. I don't know if I
J
would like him on
Marquise.
my screen. He's a star, but I don't think he's a star for this cast. Meaning, I feel like when you watch the show, you'll kind of get what I'm saying. I feel like how we shade and are catty, like some of us, he didn't mesh well with that.
Okay.
So I think he could do reality TV, just not with a cast that's catty and messy.
Okay. Um, did I get everybody?
Rob, I think he's a star,
Rob.
just not for reality TV. I feel like he needs to play the background or not messy reality TV, like maybe a game show or like really doing something like not a game show. I was just saying, I was like, I don't think he should be in a ensemble
Rob,
cast.
they want
Like,
you to do the prices right, baby.
I don't think he needs to be around an ensemble cast with different personalities because, especially now, I think he's trying to protect his peace more than anything. So I don't think this is his scene, but he's definitely a star.
Okay. Now your dream cast for season 2.
You forgot Leave Me. I think did you say
I
everybody?
said Limi. I
Oh
said
yeah, you
Raheem,
did.
then Limi.
Oh yeah, everyone's a star. You forgot Cam. Everyone's a star.
Kim, yes.
But
Kim.
I feel the same way about Cam too. Like he's a star, but like you know how like we all be uh, mesmerized by Beyonce's dancers and how they're fine and they just be killing it, and sometimes they have their own little video that goes viral.
We all don't feel
That
like that, but I get what you're saying.
I feel like Cam is going to be a star as a dancer. I feel like he's really going to flourish with that. The way that I feel like he's trying to portray himself, maybe, well, you never know. Reality TV goes different for everybody, but I don't feel like sometimes a reality show is good for business sometimes. And I feel like he's super serious and it might clash, but you never know.
Okay.
And then who am I bringing back? I'm bringing back everybody. I'm going to put on nobody.
Love it.
Because
Love it.
we're here to stay all 7 of us, and we ain't going nowhere.
I
And you
love
have
it.
to. I'm gonna bring it back because the Kenya interview was good too. I'm gonna bring it back. You gotta work to sit in these seats. Fuck out of here.
I love
Even though bitches thought
it.
I didn't work, but you gotta work to sit in these motherfucking seats, okay?
I,
Don't put
I
another
love
person
it.
that don't do shit on the show.
So I really enjoyed this interview with you. I really enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed it too.
Please tell the people what you have coming up and where they can find you, where they can follow you, where they can keep up with everything Big Muffin.
Okay. You can follow me at underscore Big Muffin 2Gs. You can follow my mobile detailing company at MBH underscore mobile underscore detailing. And then you can follow my record label at naturalbornhustlers.etc and check out my artist's music. And then what I have coming up is being a lit bitch in any way possible. Just growing my mobile detailing company and trying to build Philly on the Rise too, and trying to get us popping, because I've been waiting. To be completely honest, I've been waiting for us to have a show in Philly for gay men,
That's
because I feel like we lit. And even though I don't live
absolutely.
in Philly, I be in Philly. I respect the Philly gays. I feel like we deserve our time.
Absolutely.
And
Somebody said, King Zeus Antonio said, what's Philly's symbol? Like Atlanta is the peach, Potomac is the wine glass or whatever, champagne glass. I will say this, it's hookah coals for Philadelphia. Yes, Rob, hookah coals.
I was gonna say, at this point, it's black ski masks because these niggas walk around with ski masks
The
as black
Pooh
as
Shiesty
Noah.
mask.
Yes. But I think you asked somebody else that. I was like, child, what is it? A Philly cheesesteak? Like, what the hell? So I didn't know.
So thank you so much for
Thank
taking the
you.
time out to talk with us and letting us interviewers get a little more into knowing more about you, Muffin. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what you're going to bring this season and seeing what the rest of the cast is going to bring. I'm wishing that it's a great season. I can't wait to tune in. So
Thank
thank
you,
you so
Reggie. I
much.
love you. And make sure everyone follows Philly OTR underscore reality, bitch. Get us to 500, and we're gonna drop the trailer for y'all.
Thank you so much. You have a great night.
You too. Thank you for having me. Bye, little
Yes.
muffin.
Everybody else,
Thank
please tune
you.
in for season 2 of Upfront with Trey Real. My
Yes.
podcast is returning this fall, this
Mm,
October.
yes.
Click the link in the
I'll
bio
be
and
tuning into
subscribe
that too.
to the YouTube channel. That way, you will not miss the drop. When I tell you this season is the season not to miss. And every season is going to go boom, 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 boom. Better and better and better. So thank you all for tuning in and love you all. Peace.